In March 2026, T.I. said one moment in his beef with 50 Cent crossed a line he never wanted crossed. His teenage son had just put on a t-shirt with an image of 50 Cent's dead mother printed on it. T.I. says that's when he stepped in and told his own son, that's enough. By then, this beef had already swallowed diss tracks, wives, children, and a decades-old grudge nobody could let go of. It started as a rap battle nobody ever agreed to actually have. It ended with two families dragged into a war neither of them fully wanted. This is how a canceled Verzuz turned into 2026's biggest hip-hop beef. And the moment even T.I. wished had never happened. Everything traces back 6 years to one birthday video and one answer that never came. Back in 2020, T.I. posted an Instagram video on his birthday calling out 50 Cent directly. His message was simple. Pull up with 20 songs and let's see who really wins. 50 Cent didn't accept it. He mocked the challenge instead, and the internet moved on. But T.I. tells a different version behind the scenes, one that never made headlines at the time. He claims he and 50 privately discussed doing the Verzuz, and that 50 had actually agreed to it. Then, once T.I. made the challenge public, 50 reversed course and acted like the conversation never happened. To T.I., that wasn't just a canceled battle. It was a broken promise from someone he'd known for decades. That resentment sat quietly for 6 years, waiting for the right moment to resurface. That moment came in February 2026, when T.I. said publicly he'd lost respect for 50 Cent. On February 22nd, he released a diss track snippet with one word for a title: War. The very next day, he followed it with a second track called The Right One, premiered live on Atlanta radio. By the end of the run, T.I. had released 4 full diss tracks: War, The Right One, Lessons, and What Bully. On the tracks, he branded 50 a 5-0 dispatcher, basically calling him a snitch in front of the culture. He painted 50 as a keyboard warrior, tough behind a phone screen, but nowhere near that tough in person. 50 Cent didn't answer back with music. He stayed on social media instead, trading bars for memes. It was already one-sided. Then 50 made a choice that changed who the beef was actually about. 50 Cent posted an old video mocking T.I., then followed it with memes aimed at T.I.'s whole family. One of those posts went after T.I.'s wife, Tamika Harris, known to everyone as Tiny. Another post reportedly called T.I.'s wife and son ugly, pulling 2 people who never asked for this into the fight. For T.I., that was the moment a rap battle stopped being about bars and started being about his household. Going after a man's wife has its own unwritten rule in this culture, and 50 had just broken it. T.I. didn't have to say much. His sons were already watching every post land. What happened next wasn't part of anybody's original plan, but it was almost inevitable. The beef was about to get a lot bigger and a lot younger. T.I.'s sons, King Harris and Domani Harris, stepped in to defend their mother, and they didn't hold back. King started posting directly, calling out 50's own history in the process. He brought up 50's 2000 shooting and passed domestic violence accusations against him, laying it all out publicly. By March 9th, both King and Domani had released their own diss tracks aimed straight at 50 Cent. Then came the moment T.I. couldn't stay quiet about. King wore a shirt with an image of 50's deceased mother on it. That's the line T.I. has pointed to directly, as the one moment that went too far. On March 26th, Tiny Harris finally addressed it herself, live on The Breakfast Club. Her question cut through everything else. Who goes after the woman? In interviews after, T.I. said he considers this beef over and that he takes no enjoyment from how it played out. He said watching his sons get pulled into it was his one real regret in the entire situation. 50 Cent, for his part, has stayed mostly quiet since. No new tracks, no new smoke. 6 years after a Verzuz that never happened, everybody finally got the battle they wanted. Just not the one anybody expected. The records will fade, the memes will disappear, the comments will get buried. But somewhere in the middle of all of it, one father looked at his son and realized the beef had gone further than the music ever should have. Maybe that's how every rap war really ends. Not when somebody wins, it's when somebody finally decides, enough. Next time on Static and Smoke, another rap feud where one decision changed everything.